Welcome to Proofpoint Email Protection at San Diego State University. Email is a common way cyber threats hit campuses, often through phishing, impersonation, and malicious attachments. SDSU students and employees have lost real money due to escalating AI-enabled phishing attacks, so we acted quickly to avoid further risks to our community. Proofpoint works in the background to screen your incoming messages. It blocks malicious and high-risk messages and quarantines suspicious-looking or bulk emails for you to review. These emails are listed in a Proofpoint Daily Digest sent to you, which you can use to quickly release legitimate emails and allow trusted senders. You can also review your quarantined messages at any time in the Proofpoint web portal, which we'll show you how to access later in the video. Now let's learn how to review and use your Proofpoint Daily Digest. If Proofpoint holds or quarantines a message, you'll get a digest so you can review it promptly. Otherwise, it stays in quarantine until you take action. At the top, you'll see a summary showing how many low-priority emails or spam were quarantined. For each message, you'll see the sender's address and the subject. You can block and release emails if they are expected or unfamiliar. Here's what the action buttons mean. Release delivers this one email to your inbox. Release and allow sender delivers the email and adds the sender to your allow list, so future messages from the sender are less likely to be quarantined. Allow sender. This adds the sender to your allow list without releasing this specific message. This is rarely needed as most people use release and allow sender when appropriate. Block sender blocks future email from that sender. Use this for obvious junk or repeat unwanted senders. You can also manage all quarantined messages through the Proofpoint web portal, linked from the digest, by selecting the Manage My Account button. Additionally, you can go directly to the portal anytime at spamdigest.sdsu.edu or via the Google Waffle, where you can scroll down and access Proofpoint there. Now let's learn how to review and use your Proofpoint web portal. At the top, you'll see your username and the main action toolbar. This is where you can find messages, then choose what to do with them. Release, release and allow sender, block sender, or delete. The options menu has additional settings and logout is on the far right. On the left is your folder navigation under quarantine. These folders separate messages by category, low priority mail, and spam. The center panel is your message list. Each row shows from, subject, date, and size, and the checkbox lets you select up to 5 messages at a time to take action from the toolbar. Here's how to select or search for a message in the Proofpoint portal. On the left, choose a quarantine folder, low priority mail or spam. When you select a folder, the center panel updates to show a list of held messages. Each row shows the sender and subject, and there's a checkbox on the far left of every message. Click the checkbox to select up to 5 messages at once. Once selected, use the toolbar at the top to take action. Release, release and allow sender, block sender, or delete. And if you're looking for something specific, use Find to search by sender or subject. To stop future unwanted messages, please use Proofpoint's actions in your digest or Proofpoint web portal, instead of Gmail's Report Spam button. Because Proofpoint filters your mail before it even reaches Gmail, marking a message in Gmail will not train the system to block it in the future. Always use Proofpoint to ensure unwanted mail stays out of your inbox. Proofpoint lists let you allow trusted senders and block unwanted ones. On the left, under My Lists, you'll see 2 options, Safe Senders List and Block Senders List. Think of these as your personal always allow and always block lists. To add someone, first copy their email address, then open the list you want, safe or blocked, and select New. Paste the address to allow it in the Safe Senders list or paste it to block it in the Block Senders list. You can also add an entire domain like example.com to allow or block all mail from that organization. Select Save to apply it. Note, it is best to add individual email addresses rather than entire domains, because this provides a more precise level of protection and prevents you from accidentally blocking legitimate contacts or unintentionally allowing malicious mail from a broad service like gmail.com or yahoo.com. One caution, you should only allow senders or domains you trust because it can reduce filtering for anything they send. Now let's look at Profile. This is where you control your Proofpoint preferences, including your daily digest and spam handling. On the left, choose Profile. First, make sure the Send Daily Proofpoint Digest option is enabled. This is the default and recommended setting, ensuring you receive a digest on days when messages are held in quarantine. Right below that is an optional setting, Send Digest even when I have no messages. Turning this on means you'll get a digest every day, even when nothing is quarantined. You can also set your preferred language. Finally, choose how Proofpoint handles bulk email. The recommended option is to quarantine inbound bulk mail so you can review it safely rather than have it go straight to your inbox. Anytime you make a change to the settings, select Save to apply it. Before you release anything from Proofpoint, do a quick check. Do you recognize the sender? Were you expecting the email? And does the subject make sense? If yes, use Release. Only use Release and allow sender for senders you trust long term. If you're unsure, don't release it or delete it. And if a suspicious email does make it to your Google inbox, forward it to fraud@sdsu.edu. Forwarding suspicious emails helps protect the entire SDSU community by allowing our IT security office to respond to emerging cyber threats. And help is always available at it.sdsu.edu/get-help. With Proofpoint at SDSU, you have a tool that helps keep your inbox cleaner by filtering spam and suspicious messages, so you spend less time sorting junk and more time on the messages that matter.